Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. Have you ever had a koho'ia kind of moment where it's like, oh, this is what I'm meant to be doing and I have to be doing?
The day I was sitting with ʻŌlohe Kaihewalu, he's the Grand Master of the Kaihewalu Lua system, which I'm now Kuleana, I have now Kuleana for, at least here in Hawaii. He's got other instructors elsewhere. As I was telling you, I was trying to give myself permission. He had already given me permission. Tipilahi and Timorna, other Kupuna, had given me permission. Actually, a direction, go teach, go share this. This is not for the cookie jar, right? You got to share this. But when it came to Lua, it was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Why?
Well, because it's an ancestral practice. We thought, at least many of us thought it was gone. And it was kind of ho'okano, you know.
I don't want to make like that.
Who you think you can break my bone? Right? Why you? That kind of stuff, right? And in his case, that's his family system. I get it. But so now you going to start teaching this? Where do you do that? YMCA. Open your own school. Come, let me teach you how to break bones. It's a little arrogant. To me, it was like, wow, this is kind of rough. This is an old, ancient, this is really for family, right? Real close stuff. And I had a real difficult time. In fact, I have some students that were with me at the time, and they're going, wow, it's Kumu, when are you going to start teaching? So he and I, ʻŌlohe, sat together one day, and we're talking. And he was trying to get me out of the saddle. Let's go, boy, let's ride. So while we're talking, he flashed his hand to me. He's showing me a movement. And at the corner of my eye, I said, hey, ʻŌlohe, show me your hand. So he opened his left hand. And from his thumb to his baby finger across was a straight line. Like somebody took a knife and just cut the line. So in my mind, in the Hawaiian fractal mind principles, I recognize the left as being the past, your kupuna, our ancestors, the feminine. So here he was, this kupuna, living his family's tradition, holding on to the past in his left hand. So I opened my hand and I put it next to his, straight line.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
So his thumb to my thumb, straight line. His left to my left. So I had my hand in front of it and he put his hand next to mine. And it was like, boop. He's holding on to the past. He's passing it on to me. That was an instant. So I said, ʻŌlohe, show me your right hand. Same. Like a mirror. His right hand, same idea. So I put my right hand next to his.
You were born with that? Or that's like a line or what?
It's always been that way.
Huh.
Right? So his both hands and my hands together.
Yeah.
Straight line. So in the right, for us, the philosophy is the right is your future. Your kupuna is the left, the mo'opuna is the right. And so he was now passing the future responsibilities of his family system to me, as other kupuna had as well. So in that moment, it was like, okay, I guess it's literally in my hands. It's my kuleana. It's not something I can throw away, short of cutting my hands off. Because every time I look at my hand, I'm reminded. So what's interesting is that Ho'oponopono isn't about alignment. Lua is about alignment. Essentially getting in line.
And what do you mean alignment?
Meaning getting in line. I mean, you have two concepts. When you're out of line, broken line, energy doesn't have a place to go. So philosophically, if you don't have a purpose today, just get in line. What does that do? It gives your ancestors a purpose.
It gives an opportunity to channel properly.
Yeah, because whatever they're sending down the line, that's a broken line. Energy is like a waterfall, gone.
And then how do you get into alignment?
Well, one, stepping into the line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're not there.
How do you know if you're there or not there?
Well, that's interesting. That's when things are pono. When things seems to be flowing, you have no idea why. Everything just happens to be flowing, which is really a hard question for some people. Most of us don't know we're pono till we're not. Everything was going fine. I'm in the river, everything. Next thing you know, you're on the bank. Your boat's going down the hill. How to get back in the boat? But while you're in it, sometimes we just take it for granted. We don't realize the blessings and the gifts that we have in that moment. Take it for granted. Boom, next thing you know, you're out on the road. You can't go back. You got to go forward. And that's what Ho'oponopono is. You have to look to healing and a preferred condition rather than fixing a bad one. So alignment is really about how do you create the preferred condition. And in this case, my ancestors had something in mind, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm the destination for that. If I'm not in line, then my descendants don't have anything to look back to. Mm-hmm. So my kupuna have purpose. And now my descendants have a reason. This is why we're like this, because of that. They can look back, oh, Kupuna was this way. He did or didn't, right? So you have these two ends. When you step in line, now you give that purpose. You may have no other purpose that day, that moment, but by stepping in line, you've given purpose to the spectrum. So it's an important concept because many of us walk around without purpose. We're looking for externalities to give us definition. And what I've come to understand, at least through these practices, is that if you're relying on externalities to define your identity, you're really a victim in many ways of those externalities. If you decide you don't want to like me, and I'm relying on you to like me, myself, then I'm a victim of that. I've created my own victimhood. If I have to wait for someone to apologize, or if I wait too long and don't get to apologize and they leave, I'm stuck living with that guilt, and we transfer that from one generation to the next. That's an externality framing my internal compass and identity.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.